INTJs, often called the architects or masterminds, are known for their strategic thinking, logical approach, and long-term planning. But what happens when someone crosses them? Unlike impulsive reactions, INTJs take a calculated and meticulous approach to seeking justice. This video delves into how INTJs plan their revenge, using their unique abilities to turn the tables in their favor. For INTJs, life is like a chess game where every move counts. They don't just react to situations, they think several steps ahead. An INTJ doesn't respond with immediate anger or emotional outbursts when wronged. Instead, they retreat, analyze the situation, and devise a plan that ensures the offender gets what they deserve, all while maintaining control over the outcome. INTJs value fairness and justice. When they feel betrayed, humiliated, or wronged, their natural instinct is to restore balance. However, their method of achieving this balance is anything but impulsive. They understand that revenge, when executed strategically, can be far more satisfying and effective. INTJs thrive on logic and reason. When someone disrupts their carefully planned world, it's not just an insult, it's a violation of the order they work so hard to maintain. This disruption creates an internal need to set things right. But for INTJs, justice isn't just about making things even. It's about ensuring the offender understands the gravity of their mistake. An INTJ's need for justice can stem from various situations, such as being disrespected, betrayed by someone they trusted, or having their ideas stolen or undermined. These situations provoke a strong response in INTJs, not because they are overly sensitive, but because they view these actions as logical errors that must be corrected. Once an INTJ decides that revenge is necessary, the wheels start turning. They don't act immediately, instead, they take their time to plan every detail meticulously. The process begins with analysis. INTJs will assess the situation from every angle, gathering information about the offender's weaknesses, motivations, and potential responses. This analysis phase is where the INTJ's true mastermind abilities shine. They consider all possible outcomes, anticipating how the offender might react to different scenarios. INTJs think several moves ahead, much like a grandmaster in chess, ensuring that when they finally make their move, it's decisive and leaves no room for error. During this phase, an INTJ may also take steps to protect themselves from potential backlash. They will ensure that their actions are carefully calculated to minimize risk and maximize impact. This might involve gathering evidence, securing allies, or even waiting for the perfect moment when the offender is at their most vulnerable. When the plan is ready, an INTJ will execute it with precision. Their approach to revenge is often subtle, avoiding direct confrontation. Instead, they prefer actions that quietly but effectively undermine the offender, leaving them to deal with the consequences of their own actions. One hallmark of an INTJ's revenge is its long-term impact. They don't seek immediate satisfaction but aim for lasting effects that ensure the offender understands the consequences of crossing them. This might involve revealing the truth about a betrayal at the most opportune time, exposing someone's unethical behavior to the right people, or simply withdrawing their support in a way that leaves the offender isolated and powerless. INTJs are patient and willing to wait as long as it takes for their plan to come to fruition. They derive satisfaction not just from the act of revenge itself, but from the knowledge that they have restored balance and maintained control over the situation. For an INTJ, the aftermath of revenge isn't about gloating or basking in victory. Instead, it's about moving on and returning to their everyday life, with the satisfaction of knowing that justice has been served. They don't dwell on the past or the act of revenge itself. Instead, they see it as a necessary step to restore order and fairness. This ability to move forward is one of the reasons why INTJs are so effective in their approach to revenge. They don't let the need for revenge consume them. Instead, they channel their energy into crafting a plan and then execute it with clinical precision. Once the deed is done, they continue with their lives, confident in the knowledge that they have successfully managed the situation. INTJs are not vengeful by nature, but when they do seek revenge, it's driven by a desire for justice and a need to correct a perceived wrong. Their approach is methodical, strategic, and, ultimately, effective. By understanding how INTJs plan their revenge, we can gain insight into their unique mindset and appreciate the depth of their strategic thinking. For those who have crossed an INTJ, it's a warning: never underestimate the quiet, calculated power of a mastermind in action. To become a more strategic INTJ, check out the Strategic Introvert Institute by clicking the link below.